There's a very good chance Lake Superior will set a new record this winter for the lowest amount of ice coverage. Right now, just 3% of the lake is frozen, while the normal for this time of year is over 20%. According to stats compiled by the Canadian Ice Service, the current record was set in 2012, when the maximum ice coverage on Superior reached just 10%. The peak ice cover this winter was just 8% on January 20th, but that number has since dropped to 3%. And with the El Nino weather phenomenon expected to continue through February, it may not rise into double digits at all this year. Jay Austin, a physics professor at the University of Minnesota, says the past 2 decades have seen a lot more winters with low ice cover. He mainly attributes that to climate change.
There have been 8 years in the last 20 that have had ice at this level around this time of year. And so it's becoming much more frequent. That's, I think, the sort of mildly unnerving aspect of this is that if you look prior to about 1998, we didn't really have these sort of low ice years. And since then, they have just become more and more frequent.
Austin has just returned from an International Joint Commission workshop on the Great Lakes. He says they may just become fundamentally different in the winters to come.
Yeah, not really a surprise given the winter that we have had, Haley. We had another high of 4 degrees today. I believe that matched the high that we had yesterday.
That's correct, Ryan. We had matching 4s today as our high. That happened around 4 o'clock as well, so 4 is kind of the magic number for today. We did see a bit of a colder low, though. At 7 a.m., we reached our low of -3 degrees. Once again, though, the winds were fairly calm today with the highest gust reaching 15 kilometers an hour coming from the northeast. And we had a very overcast morning. The fog that we saw last night turned into freezing fog in the very